Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to episode number 36 here on season 1. Today we are talking about what was my worst trade on Robinhood. What's up, Rusty? Thanks for coming in. Anyway, so I guess we're not specifically talking about this is like my worst trade overall. Majority of my account is dedicated to only swing trading. However, definitely the long-term investments. Two of them were more long-term, but were swing trades that turned into long-term. And I'll kind of explain how that all happened, and then I'll also talk about what I consider to be my worst trade as well. But all of these are just terrible trades. So my first trade was actually, we'll go ahead and skip to the second trade, and then we'll go to the first trade, and then anyways. So AKG is a gold stock. It's a stock that I started to look into pretty hardcore around the Brexit. Hopefully my hair's not that bad. Around the Brexit era. So last year, June, July, it shot up to, I think at its highest, it was at like $6. Anyways, so I got in at like 4. I made quite a bit of money off of that one, and then it started to go down because everything started to get solved with the Brexit, and so gold wasn't as high, and the stock market started to rise again, and so I got in. My average price right now is 306. The current share price on that one is 162. So you figure, I think at one point I probably had 20 or so shares in that company. So you figure I lost about half my profit, half my account, not account, I lost half of my money on that trade if I would have got out. So I did sell some. However, my mistake was not setting a stop loss, and which now, being more advanced, I understand what the importance is of setting a stop loss and how that can help hedge, or how that can basically save your account from dying. The next trade my next worst trade, which was actually even worse than this one, was another gold stock called TRX. So I got in pretty hard into gold because I was buying stocks that were on an uptrend, and I think that they had crossed their 50-day moving average or something. So I was buying these. So this one, TRX, when it started to decline, I made quite a bit of money off that. Was able to trade it for probably about a month, and then it started to dip, and so I started to buy more, expecting that it would go back up eventually. And right now my average was 84 cents, and right now it's at 44 cents. So that's about another cut in half. So this one, both of these stocks I switched into from swing trading, day trading, into more of a long. I went into them long, and so I started to cost average this stock specifically until I rebalance my portfolio, which I'll talk about in a different episode. I'll talk about my percentages and stuff like that, which I think I've already touched on it, but I'll dive into it a little bit more. So this one I was in at 84 cents. Current price is 44 cents, so I lost about half of my profits on there. I was able to get out early on some of my shares. I think right now I hold about 200 shares in there. At one point I held about 524 shares. But overall, those two losses weren't as bad as, percentage-wise, as the next stock. And I don't know the specific name of this stock, or else I would really touch on it. But this was when I first joined Robinhood, and this is my concern for people that join Robinhood and then start wanting to day trade on there, is that there was a stock and have no experience day trading before doing research and before doing a simulator or something like that. Anyway, so this stock I took I think a $60 to $70 loss on. My account had only been $300 to $400 at the time, and so that was I think it was $300. And I went into the stock, and I was only in it for a day trade, and got in it. I thought it was gonna rise, and the thing towards the end of the day shot down. Probably I think like went down like 10-20%, and basically when I got out of the trade, because I was like, I'm not gonna go into this tomorrow. It's gonna be down even lower. So I got out 50, and I took like a $50 to $60 loss, which going from $300 to 250, or I think even maybe 250 to down to 200, takes a big toll on your account and what you can actually do. So, anyways, to say that, that's pretty much those are my worst trades that I've ever took on Robinhood. Probably next week sometime I'll dive into what are my best trades. But other than that, let's go ahead and dive into the random question generator, or the question of the day. So the question is, how much horsepower does Thomas the Train have? I think he's a pretty powerful engine, and I don't understand the whole logistics of horsepower and that kind of stuff, but I know that he can tow some pretty hefty stuff, and I would say that he's got about 1,500 horsepower. I could be completely wrong. If you guys have a better answer, go ahead and let me know down in the comment section below. If you guys have any questions for future episodes, don't forget to tell me down below as well, and I will tackle those on my next episode. And until next time, don't forget to subscribe up here. Go ahead and check out why I changed portfolios on my Acorns account. And don't forget to check out this really cool video right in here. And until next time, thank you for watching. I really appreciate it.